Welcome to Cinemagna. In today's video, we will showcase the Red Carpet UK premiere video of the 2022 American action drama film titled Top Gun: Maverick. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to be notified when new videos are released. Top Gun: Maverick, directed by Joseph Kosinski, is a 2022 American action drama film. Ehren Kruger, Eric Warren Singer, and Christopher McQuarrie wrote the screenplay based on a story by Peter Craig and Justin Marks. The film stars Tom Cruise as test pilot Maverick, as well as Miles Teller, Jennifer Connelly, Jon Hamm, Glen Powell, Louis Pullman, Ed Harris, and Val Kilmer, and is a sequel to Top Gun. The characters of Cruise and Kilmer are reprised from the first film. After more than 30 years of service as one of the Navy's top aviators, Pete "Maverick" Mitchell, played by Tom Cruise, is where he belongs, pushing the envelope as a courageous test pilot and dodging the advancement in rank that would ground him. When he finds himself training a detachment of Top Gun graduates for a specialized mission the likes of which no living pilot has ever seen, Maverick encounters Lieutenant Bradley Bradshaw, played by Miles Teller, call sign Rooster, the son of Maverick's late friend and radar intercept officer Lieutenant Nick Bradshaw, aka Goose. Facing an uncertain future and confronting the ghosts of his past, Maverick is drawn into a confrontation with his own deepest fears, culminating in a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those who will be chosen to fly it. Without much further ado, please enjoy the Top Gun: Maverick UK premiere video.
You are never going to see another movie like this ever again, and I guarantee it. I think really the best part of making any film is sharing it with an audience, and that's been the greatest part about this whole process, and this week especially is watching people experience it for the first time.
It's very exciting. Very exciting. It's our first premiere here at Leicester Square in many years too, so it's very special. I've made so many films here in this country since I've been making films here for 40 years, and I always love a London premiere. And to have a royal premiere this evening, I'm not just happy for myself, but for our whole cast and just all the fans and everyone. It's just lovely that they're coming today to support the arts, and of course, His Highness, he and I are both aviators, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to have an extraordinary experience seeing it on the big screen. This is a movie that you want to see, that kind of sound system and that kind of community experience and that visual spectacle that we have, and those are the kind of films I make. You're working on something. Every aspect of a film is very important, and we were working on the score. There's something that we have Harold Faltermeyer, the music from the original, and also we just needed this is the next evolution in the series of Maverick and his life. And when we heard her song, it just became part of the score. So I just think she's so enormously talented as an actress, a composer, a performer. I think she's a force of nature, and it was a great privilege working with her. I love the work she does and that she did for us, with us.
This is, we just got back from Cannes, and we did the premiere down in San Diego where the first movie took place, but a royal premiere is something I'm sure I will not soon forget. This feels really elevated, and yeah, it's wonderful to be a guest of the royal family for tonight. We can just watch a movie. There's a lot of time you do a film and you're not really sure what that experience is going to be like, but I think with this one, just because it was so tough what we were having to do every day with the flying and everything, I've said that nothing brings you closer to a stranger faster than collective suffering. And we did a lot of collective suffering on this with the training. It was really intense. If you're going to go to a movie and see a movie on the big screen, Top Gun is it. The footage is just unparalleled, and it's meant to be seen on a big screen. It slaps very hard.
It's so fun. I'm so excited. It's great. It's great to be all together and seeing the movie, and certainly under these circumstances, it's very special. It's incredible what they were able to accomplish with the action, with the flying, with the action sequences. Tom, has worked really hard to develop technologies to be able to bring that to the screen and film what they did. The actors, not me, but the actors playing the pilots went through this insane training to be able to actually be in the planes, and you can feel it, and it's really extraordinary and powerful. So I think to do it justice, you really need to see it on a big screen.
Very exciting. Leicester Square looks a little different from the last time I saw it, but it's a very cool thing to be a part of. The experience will not be forgotten. It's a visceral thrill ride of a movie. It has all of the things that you remember from the first one, but even if you haven't seen the first one, the movie is a very exciting Tom Cruise adventure. It's a good reason for people to get back into the theaters.
This is absolutely insane. We took over the entire square. This is crazy. This is an absolutely amazing feeling. I've been to London so many times. I have so many friends here, like really good friends here, and to be able to bring them out tonight to see this movie that we all poured our hearts into. I don't know, this is crazy. And we get to meet the royals. This whole thing is it's a dream come true. It's wild. First of all, these jets, you can't experience what it is like to fly 700, 800, 900 miles an hour in a jet on a phone or on an iPad. You have to see it on a big screen. Also, just the communal experience of it, right? You want to watch it with your friends. You want to hear people cry and laugh and high five. That's what this whole movie is. And literally, the sound from it, you feel the sound of the jets, it vibrates the seats. It's the most amazing theater experience there is. Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand is an absolute banger. I literally have been humming it to myself for 48 hours straight. Good job, Lady Gaga. Good looking out. Thank you. If this world premiere was a call sign, the call sign would have to be, I don't know, out of this world, bigger than life. I don't even know. What's the biggest thing ever?
It's a banger. Are you kidding me? I've told people, it's so embarrassing. You know that little screen on your car that says what you're playing? My girlfriend got in the car and it played, and then the whole Lady Gaga thing came up. And she's like, what do you listen? I was like, oh, so embarrassed. I really love the song. I think it's amazing. I think Lady Gaga, I mean, she nailed it. And she's such a part. She's one of the composers. Her score is part of this movie in a way that's kind of unprecedented. It's really cool. Yeah, we're lucky to have her talents on this thing. It makes this movie pop in a unique way. This movie was shot to be the thrill ride of the decade. I mean, this movie was shot with the technology that is the newest. We were shot it on all IMAX format, and this is a movie that truly defines cinema. It is big, it's visceral, it's a spectacle. If you do not see this on a big screen, you're doing yourself a disservice. This is why you make movies. See it on the big screen.
I've now seen it 5 times, and every time I tell myself, I promise myself that I'm gonna observe everyone watching it to see like what moments are really hitting.
Yep.
And then slowly and surely I start looking, and I end up just staring at the screen the entire time. So I've actually not seen people's responses, other felt it with the community. Joe, Tom, Chris, everyone that was a part of making this knew exactly where to pull you, where to take the audience, and as much as I want to look back and see somebody observe it, it just pulls me right to the screen. It's brilliant.
It's incredible. I mean, to be here on such a beautiful evening, right in the middle of London with this film, it's spectacular. That's what we designed it for. These are real flight sequences captured in camera. That's Tom in the plane, that's all the actors in the airplane. It's gonna make you feel what it's like to be a Top Gun pilot, so see it on a biggest screen with the best movie sound you can find. Incredible. She's a singular talent. She reminded me of Tom in her work ethic. We got to shoot a music video for the film last summer in 114-degree heat. She was there all day, and her song really transformed this film. I can't wait for people to hear it.
I was like, wait, me? I was like, oh no, you're talking about him? Tom Cruise? No, I was a little confused. They were like, are you scared of flying? And I was like, no, I fly commercially all the time. I'm used to it. They're like, cool, well, you'll understand later what we really mean. And then I quickly realized that it was quite an intense endeavor. But we had Tom Cruise leading the ship, and there was no one better to take that task.
Yes, it's sunny. I know, it rained last night, and I was nervous. I was like, please don't get rained on. But you know what? They know that this is a good movie, and they said, we're going to have some sun. I mean, why not? Listen, if we're going to do it big for a movie that came out 36 years ago, we got to leave our mark. We got to let people know that we're here. Don't forget about us now. Just because it was an older movie, don't forget about it. So we are blessed to be able to do this, have the fans out here. We're excited for everybody to see the movie. And this is a film that's going to get everybody back in the cinema, so we want to let the world know. Yeah, yes, we are family. We are like, you see how tight my hands are right now? That's how tight we are, yes. It is a banger. Hold my hand. I love that song. Every time I hear it, and I've seen the film multiple times, it still gets me. I still get goosebumps from it. I mean, she did her thing. I think we have a classic on our hands.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and comment on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are released.